Welcome, everyone. My name is Valerie Saunders. I'm with the National Association of Mortgage Brokers, and we're very excited to have another one of our wonderful webinars with ARIVE, Win with ARIVE, the ultimate loan origination system. Before we get started, just to do a little bit of housekeeping, this session is being recorded. Approximately 24 hours after the end of today's session, you will receive an email directly from Zoom with a link to be able to access the recording. In addition, if you have any questions, please type them in the Q&A box at the bottom of the Zoom toolbar. Chat is disabled, but if you type it in the Q&A, they will be able to answer your questions as they periodically stop throughout the presentation or at the end. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Amy Hultz with ARIVE.
Thank you. Amy, if you could advance the slide, that would be perfect.
Yep,
Welcome, everyone.
I'm driving today, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Welcome, everyone. First off, thank you so much to NAMB. We've really enjoyed this partnership this year and are super grateful for you hosting this webinar. I know there's a lot of originators out there who are looking at their options going into 2025, and we believe ARIVE is a perfect choice for your LOS. And we're here today just to share exactly why we think it's so amazing. Again, I'm Amy Hultz, Director of Enterprise Sales. My main role is to help large clients onboard onto ARIVE, as well as support our lender marketplace. Been in the industry over 25 years, mainly in the wholesale space, and I've been with ARIVE just over 2 years.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amy Schultz. I am the Director of Core Sales for ARIVE. I also been in the industry over 20 years. Isn't it crazy? We don't look nearly old enough for that to happen. I've worked across various roles, started in retail lending. I was a wholesale account executive for a number of years. I was broker, mini core, and I had the pleasure of being one of the early adopters of using ARIVE. And I was so impressed with what they offered that I decided to come and join their team. Currently, I lead a dedicated group that supports small brokers across the country, specifically those shops with 1 to 10 loan officers. And we're really just passionate about empowering our brokers to thrive in this competitive landscape. I'm excited to share some insights and strategies with you guys today to help you succeed in your own ventures. And I thank all of you for joining us, and I look forward to an engaging session together. So ARIVE has been experiencing some rapid growth. Our broker network is expanding every day. We have over 25,000 active originators currently, over 4,000 non-dollar mini core brokers signed up with us, and we have over 350 third-party processors, and that number is rapidly increasing every day due to the overwhelming support that we receive from our broker community that have been seeing the benefits of using ARIVE, and they tend to share their good experience with others. So the majority of our growth has come from other brokers just like yourselves who have referred their friends and colleagues over to us.
So in the last 5 years, we've seen a huge resurgence of mortgage brokers. Data shows now that over 25% of originations are coming from the TPO channel. And over the last few years, there have been massive leaps in technology to include artificial intelligence tools as well. There's been a lot of additional tools available to originators that they've been adopting over these years, such as CRMs, point of sales, document management tools, e-sign, loan quotes, you name it. And with all of those additional tools, we've learned that they don't all connect. They all have their own maintenance and training requirements. They all have their own subscription. They all also maintain their own cost for the broker or the LO to continue to pay for each and every month. So with all of this massive leap in technology, there's a lot of good that's come from that, but there's a complexity that has entered their process in creating a loan from A to Z, connecting all these pieces together, staying on top of them. It's become quite overwhelming for many originators and even large broker shops to be able to manage and create loan efficiencies. So this has really added to an increased cost to do business, and this is where ARIVE enters.
Absolutely. So ARIVE combines many of these functions all into one platform for you. not only do we have, the loan origination system, your POS, your PPE, I mean, you guys have so many things that you need to manage on a daily basis between your CRMs and not to mention all of your lender platforms. That's a lot to remember. It's a lot of logins, it's a lot to manage. And a lot of times you're saying these things don't connect with one another and you need to learn all these different systems. If we can eliminate some of those things for you and just try to make life a little bit easier, we can't eliminate everything outside of ARIVE, obviously, but we can get pretty close to getting all of your daily functions into one platform for you to really streamline your process and give you a little bit more time back in your day. Because we are still seeing that originators are wrestling with fragmented tech stacks, and Amy said like spiraling cost, and a lot of the other platforms out there are just outdated. So you guys are really facing some unique challenges right now, because with all these things, technology makes things easier, but like you said, it also comes at a cost and you need to learn all these different systems. By combining it into one, we try to streamline that process for you. They said it just really is kind of like simplify things for you as much as we possibly can. So one of the ways that we're doing that is we've been trying to expand our trusted network to offer support in the broker community through all of our connected partners, not only through our lender marketplace, but really just by creating an all-inclusive loan origination system for brokers and making it be just a great experience overall. By having everything all in one, you do eliminate all the add-ons of, say, needing a separate texting platform or a different doc management system or e-sign necessarily. Having all of those things, having some of those third-party applications connect and communicate with ARIVE and to have them seamlessly integrate with our system, along with the benefit of really just having some transparent pricing for you too. You know exactly what your monthly payments are going to be with ARIVE. You can budget for it. There are discounts if you pay for it a year in advance. But really trying to eliminate all those little extra add-ons, those things that can add up to your bottom line cost. We really just wanted to make an environment where you can get back to originating and actually have more time to do the important parts of your business. We do have 20 integrated lenders currently, but that network is growing, and we have a whole bunch of new, more exciting ones on the way as well. And that is through our lender marketplace. So you can actually price out all of your loans right through them too, right in our system, which is a very nice benefit. And there are a lot of automations as well. So there's some new automations that have come out with just managing your business through these systems, and we'll get into some of that here for you.
You got it. So with that, we're going to talk through the foundation of what ARIVE is. There's three main components, being the point of sale, the loan origination system, and the product and pricing engine. So first, I'm just going to give you an overview of our point of sale. It is a proprietary system. Our point of sale is built in and seamless inside of ARIVE. This is super unique because we see originators out there using many different types of point of sales, which can all be very wonderful. However, they don't connect, or they don't connect well or at all with their LOS. This creates a problem for many reasons. There's inefficiency in time, there's inefficiencies with the borrower communication and within the loan team, and it also creates an environment in which sensitive borrower documentation can be out there, kind of floating between systems, on desktops, and in email. And this has become something that our community really needs to be aware of, and broker owners and loan originators need to be very sensitive to. So our point of sale does solve for those things. We have a lot of automations built in to help originators save time. One of the main things about our point of sale is it's mobile friendly. Most of our originators are using the point of sale from their phone. Our borrowers are using the borrower portal also by their phone. And this is really important because I can't imagine asking a borrower today to get onto their home computer. I don't even think most of them have a home computer anymore, unless they might have a student at home. So it's really important for them to be able to use and work with their borrower and their loan officer team from their cell phone. Each loan officer with ARIVE gets a unique link. They have a unique POS link that's custom to them. You can completely customize this link through our Pro plan, which we'll go through later at the end. Everyone gets this link no matter what plan you're on. That's part of our system and included. However, we have some additional bells and whistles on our Pro plan and our non-Del plan that allow the LO to really customize their experience with their borrower. Do they want to upload a video and welcome borrowers into the application process? They want to have custom messaging. We also have co-branded links that are available so that the loan officer can create a co-branded link with their referral partners. The referral partners like realtors can share these links with borrowers who may want to apply, and it will actually show you guys as a trusted team. So there's a lot of power within our system to be able to leverage and connect everyone on through the loan process. What's important about our sale also is that it's super secure. Once the borrower actually creates the application, it creates a loan in ARIVE. It's seamless. Immediately, the loan team can see what's happening inside the borrower portal, inside the ARIVE loan. This creates a lot of efficiency for obvious reasons, but they can start collaborating. As soon as that borrower submits that application, we have the ability as loan officers to immediately request what we call client needs. This is that document gathering process. Myself as a loan officer can create what I want to automate up front. So if I have a borrower who is filling out an application who states that they're self-employed, or maybe that they're refinancing their condo, the system is going to ask them for certain documents or ask questions based on the way that they applied inside the loan. So it's smart, it's intuitive. These are things that the LO can choose to create as many customizations as they want to gather as many documents immediately and start that process more efficiently from the very beginning. The borrowers can actually take a picture of their document. Let's say you've asked them for, a picture of their W-2. We know borrowers like to just lay it out anywhere on their counter or on a table. They can actually just use their phone and take a picture of any document, and our system will turn that picture into a PDF. Those PDFs are flowing right inside the loan file to be viewed as a document ready for review. It's easy for the team then to collaborate, work with the borrower on whether or not they like what they've sent, if they need anything additional, and send custom messaging accordingly. This becomes the borrower portal for condition collection throughout the loan process. So this is the way you're communicating with your borrowers from the very beginning. They can bypass the point of sale if you want, and you can still invite them into the borrower portal throughout the loan. There's a lot of flexibility in the way that the system works. Two more things about the point of sale. Well, I should say one really important thing is we have the first ever Spanish POS support in ARIVE. So this was a huge request from our community. Every loan officer can choose to enable Spanish option on their POS. When borrowers log in and get that link, I should say, they can actually turn on Spanish. It will convert the entire application and all the questions, custom needs, everything into Spanish for them. So this eliminates a lot of friction. We have so many borrowers that are Spanish speaking, and our community loves that we're supporting them and making the process easier. Okay, next slide. Now we're going to jump into the LOS. There's a lot here. Would love to give you a demo in which you can check out a demo on our website at arive.com. However, we're just going to go over what I feel like are the basics for you to understand. Our LOS is made for originators. What I mean by that is it wasn't made for the banking community and then tried to become more friendly for the originator in the process. It's really being developed through the lens of an originator. How do you want to talk to a borrower? How do you want to process that loan? And with that, then we're adding complexities on the backside for business owners, broker owners of large companies, or even of mid-sized companies who want to put more controls and systems in place. They can do so, but it doesn't inhibit the the originator's experience while they're navigating in ARIVE through the loan process. We have a dashboard, which you're seeing here. Every LO has a visibility on their own dashboard, which has a lot of helpful information. You have things like live pricing that's coming in from our PPE, which we'll get to on the next slide, which you can set your go-to scenarios for pricing. It's going to show you best execution of all the lenders you wish to see in that dashboard. You can set rate alerts. So if you're pricing out a particular scenario for a borrower or someone who has a loan in process, you haven't locked yet, and you want to be alerted to a target rate or price, rate alerts are available and functioning within the dashboard to alert you. You can see open client needs that are pending, contingency dates, your lender spread, and your pipeline status. You can dial into any of the areas within the dashboard, dig deeper in, and see what loans you may need to have better visibility on as well. We also have some fun CRM-like features like birthday alerts, loan anniversaries, early payoff dates, and even when MI drop is eligible. So those little features are available right inside your dashboard. We also have the loan pipeline, which is right behind this dashboard view, kind of gives you a look as to what the layout is. Every user has the ability, no matter if they're a support staff or a loan officer, to customize the way that their loan pipeline shows. They can create, all different types of views based on their lender, their loan team, the type of loan status that the loans are in. So that way, when they jump into ARIVE, they can quickly filter through loans easily based on trackers, statuses, stages, all those things are very easily found within the pipeline filters. There's also a realtor portal inside the LOS. And while I can't show you this here in depth, I want you to understand the concept and that it's super powerful. Our realtor portal allows LOs to invite agents into their own realtor portal. It's like their own pipeline or snapshot of mutual transactions that they have with that originator in ARIVE. It's something you would give them permission to, and you'd set permissions accordingly, but they would be able to have visibility on basic statuses of the loan, collaborate on documents, even create a pre-approval based on parameters that you set within the system. And this is a great way to engage with realtors, show them that you understand technology, that you're inviting them in to be transparent with you on those transactions. And we see a high adoption of the realtor portal. Once the agents really understand the power there, they love it. So definitely look for more information on that when you get to our user trainings, hopefully after this call. Also inside the LOS is smart fees. You can easily dial in smart fees on any loan. They're included. We're using Closing Corp smart fees. So these are widely adopted at the lender level. They're accurate fees that are available at your fingertips. We also have one-click dual AUS. This is super powerful, as you know, to be able to quickly dial in whether or not it's Fannie or Freddie approved, see those automated findings, see those results, and be able to choose your lender or move forward with one path accordingly. You can easily generate pre-approvals from your phone, which is also very powerful. You have your own template for pre-approvals, which can be set at the company or user level. And those can be generated inside of ARIVE just by moving the loan into the pre-approved status. The pre-approval template then pops up, in which you can already have it all filled out. The template will auto-generate for you, and you can quickly send that out via the ARIVE system. You can manage conditions and documents all inside of the ARIVE loan. We also have built-in e-sign. So not only can you choose to integrate your DocuSign on our Pro plan or a non-Del plan, you can actually just use our built-in e-sign for free. One other way that you're saving money. This is unlimited. It's our native e-sign that's built in that works just like DocuSign. You can enable this and start sending documents out easily from the platform for signature on the fly or built-in custom forms and documents at the company level. You can set up milestone notifications. So one of the ways that we automate the loan process is by sending out emails on your behalf. This is super powerful because, again, we're saving time. We know that follow-up on loan process is really important, and you may be using people to do that, which is wonderful. However, the faster that you can send out notifications on an update that's custom, that's authentic, and that's clear and to the point, it's going to be able to save you time, and that's where you're going to be able to obviously originate and close more loans. So every user has the ability in their user settings to set up milestone updates. They can choose which update they want to send out for which milestone. They can also create different templates for who the messaging is going to go to. You may want to send one message to your buyer when your loan's approved. You may want to send a different message to the buyer's agent when that loan is approved or funded. So we offer a lot of flexibility in the way that you want to communicate to the parties on the loan. And at the user level, you guys can drive when those notifications are sent out. If these automations are set up to go automatically, then these fire as soon as the loan moves from one milestone to the next. So it's really, really cool and really powerful. It's probably one of the favorite features that LOs really love about ARIVE that sets us apart. We also have a loan registration availability for our integrated lenders. So we talked about our marketplace. We have 20 lenders that we'll have by January in the system, and we will probably grow to 35 or 40 over the next 12 to 24 months. With all of those lender partners, we're pulling them into our ecosystem to allow you guys to save time. One of the ways that we do that is not just to display live pricing, but also to connect our systems as much as possible. So most of our lenders now currently, you can just register your 3.4 loan with the lenders right inside of the ARIVE Loan Center. It will push that data over after you've picked a product and pricing, and it will give you a message that you've successfully registered the loan with a quick link to sign right into their portal. We also have some of our lenders who are doing deeper integrations, who are actually sharing what we call lender events and bi-directional updates on loan statuses, updating the loan file based on, parameters changing within their loan, and also updating statuses. So we have a lot of exciting things coming, and we're working with our lender partners who are also looking for ways to create a smoother process between you and them in order to win more of your business. Last two things I want to cover on the LOS are custom pipeline reports. This is important because there's so much data that is being collected inside the LOS that every user is able to create their own pipeline reports. This isn't just like, show me my loans that are in application. No, this is a really dialed in report. You can get super specific with what do you want to see based on almost any parameter within the loan, almost any field within the loan. You can pull into this report and you can name it whatever you want. So if you want to just jump in daily and pull up a certain report that's meaningful to you and your team, or what you want visibility on, sky's the limits there. And it's really easy to use and build. And lastly, we get asked a lot about call reports. Call reports are super easy in ARIVE. Takes just a few clicks. One of the reasons they're so good and so easy to generate is our system is asking you for these important dates along the way. As the user is moving the loans through the different milestones, it's capturing those dates that are necessary to be reported on the call report. You don't have to do them along the way. You can move a loan from A to Z, but again, we're going to be asking you for those dates at that time. This allows for a really easy, quick reporting at the end of each quarter, or whenever you want to pull this report, with easy list of any discrepancies for loans you have to jump into and clean up. We see originators saving hundreds of dollars throughout the year by not having to outservice this function and can handle it in-house. Okay, that was a mouthful. Let's move on to the last section, which is the product and pricing engine. So again, there's a lot to show here, but I wanted to kind of show you the jewel of the PPE, which is really the mortgage quote and how we get here. So our product and pricing engine is proprietary. What this means is we're not integrating with any other product and pricing engines. It is within ARIVE. It's our own system. We are inviting lenders into our marketplace to then show pricing for you. Some of the things that we do differently that our users love is when you're in ARIVE as a broker or non-Del, we are going to display automatically all of the pricing for the lenders or investors that you already have approvals with. So they are sharing that information with us privately, and we are then displaying your lender paid comp already inside the PPE based on your agreement with them. So we have a very great system in place in which we are updating this consistently. We're showing live pricing, and we take a lot of pride in making sure that the pricing is accurate and includes all of the lender fees, mortgagee clause, and whatnot. There's also a marketplace. So when you're pricing a loan in ARIVE, if you, let's say you're approved with, only 6 of our 18 current integrated lenders, the others will show up in a marketplace. So this is giving you visibility on, well, maybe who else would offer this product? Who else may I want to consider in my book of business as an optional lender to be able to, maybe they have better pricing, maybe they have a product I wasn't aware that they offered. We have the ability to connect you with lenders inside of our marketplace as well. You can save favorite scenarios as go-to, so you can label them. If you do a lot of non-QM business, our PPE supports a full suite of non-QM products with all the different doc types. So we have a really good diversity of products within our marketplace of our lenders. We can also allow you to generate loan quotes and fees. So what you're seeing here on the screen is an example of the mortgage quote that you can generate inside of ARIVE. You don't have to be inside of a live loan. You can just be within the pricing screen, but you can generate a quick quote and you can shoot this out even from your phone to a borrower or a referral partner with just a name and an email. It allows you to dial in fees right on the quote. You can attach a fee sheet, which is very easy to read and digestible. All of these can be downloaded to the loan quotes or to the file to be saved and referenced later. They can also be sent out directly from the system in ARIVE as well. In this example, we're showing you that you can actually compare 3 different scenarios. You can choose any different lender. You can do conventional FHA versus down payment assistance, any combination. You can also choose to compare their current mortgage, let's say in a refinance situation, versus maybe what you can offer them. So very flexible and easy to use, and our users love it. The great thing about everything that I've shown you here in the LOS, the PPE, and the POS is it's all included. It's all inclusive. All these things we're covering today are all included in your subscription. So we don't charge any additional fees on top to use any of these features here. We keep it simple, and that's how we help you arrive. Next slide.
So one of the great things about ARIVE is all of our people. We have an amazing community. We said the majority of our broker partners now come from our referrals from our broker network. One of the ways that our people keep in touch is through our Facebook group. So if you haven't joined, feel free to request an invite right here through Facebook groups, ARIVE Mortgage Brokers. But one of the nice things is they will share, any questions that they have, whether it's scenario questions or how they're utilizing the system, really anything that slows down your day, whether it's recruiting questions or, systems, things like that, what lenders people are using, anything that would slow down your day. You have this entire network here there to support you. They're all really nice about it. Some of the broker groups, you ask questions that are not real nice or friendly when they get back to you. Ours has been fantastic with it. Anything to really get you back to originating, get you back to what's important in your day. It's a very robust community, and they help each other to recruit and grow and really just to originate more loans, which at the end of the day is what the goal is, right? Make more money, close more loans, and get more time back.
Exactly. We're getting a lot of questions in, so we definitely want to cover some of these as well. Thank you for Amy for covering as many as possible as well. So these are the plans in which we offer. So I just want to give you an overview of what this looks like. Everyone can be on Core. Core is the basics. You get everything included that we reviewed today. It's everything that an originator would need. Pro is a small upgrade to price, and it's everything you'd want, right? So these are additional features in which they may be saving you even more money from other different types of tools that you may be paying for. It's also giving you that white label customization that you might be needing. Also rules and automations at a business admin level that you might be wanting, including built-in e-sign, Zapier APIs, which is going to be helping you connect to those other CRMs and tools that you might be needing to utilize. Additional external doc sharing. So one of my favorite things about Pro is that inside each loan, there's an external link that you can share that anyone can drop a document into securely, and it goes right inside the loan. For example, you have a non-borrowing spouse, you have a realtor, you have a title agent, someone else is collaborating with you, and you want to share that link with them to get something directly to you into the file. That's how you do so, and that's inside every loan on the Pro as well. We've put a lot of resources into building out non-Del. So we've been adding non-Del customers, and brokers have been converting to non-Del as well. You can do both broker and non-Del business on the non-Del plan. It's very easy and it's all under the same seat. But we have added quite a bit of support, including a lot of different compliance checks, revenue reports, commission reporting is continued to be built out as well. And we have a very good DocMagic integration for supporting all of the disclosure process from start to finish as well. And then our wonderful TPP contract processor plan. So we've been getting a lot of signups for this plan. The reason it might be important to you as an LO is if you're working with any third-party contract processor, if they have ARIVE, you can invite them into your pipeline and assign them any loan that you want them to collaborate on. You don't need to give them a seat inside of your company plan. They would be paying for their own company, but they would have unlimited access to as many ARIVE brokers that they process for. So this invitation is managed at the user level. You would be adding them to your team under user settings. And then again, you could either set them as the default to get auto assigned, or you can just add them as a contact to the loan when that loan is created and when you're ready to give them visibility on that. And then they can collaborate with you and have full visibility on everything you do. It's a wonderful way to connect our community, and our LOs love it because we have already hundreds of contract processors utilizing ARIVE every day. With our pricing, it's flexible. We offer self-paid plans. All of this can be seen at arrive.com. There's a pricing tab there. It's very visible. We have monthly and annual plans for most brokers. We have live free trainings that we host every week that you can jump into even now. You don't have to be a customer. So if you want to check out, go to our events tab at arrive.com. And you'll be able to drop into any of our new user trainings, any of our onboarding sessions. We have live ARIVE Q&A that we host throughout the week. We also have chat support. So we get asked a lot, well, what is support like? Well, not only can you jump into any of these sessions and talk to some of our best product experts, but you also have chat support available for those easy questions. You know, where do I put seller credit, and how do I find this? How do I do that? Our support team is on standby to help give you those answers quickly and easily. And again, that's all included inside of your normal monthly subscription.